Sairam, dear children, welcome back with our second video of the chapter Unity in Diversity. So, let's continue. Different caste, religion, custom, and culture languages are integrated in India. Okay, what is this? Means people from different languages, different religion, caste, custom, cultures are integrated, are united in India. Since India has a diverse culture and our culture is diverse, very large, very huge, and different people, different languages, different cultures are living together. Okay, it has been able to create a variety in culture. India has followed the principle of Vasudev Kutumbakam. Vasudev Kutumbakam means the whole world is a family. India, in true sense, spreads the feeling of religious tolerance. We are spreading the feeling of religious tolerance means secularism. Okay, we are supporting, not even supporting a particular religion and not even opposing a particular religion. We are giving equal respect to the all religions and equality in the world, and we are giving equality to the all religion. India is a secular country. Secular means that we are not following any particular religion and we are not supporting any particular religion. For India, all the religions are equal. Unity in diversity is a unique feature of Indian culture, and this is a unique feature of our culture. In our country, we see combination of various religion, caste, language, and festivals. People of India live a life of coexistence. Okay, coexistence means our lives are dependent on each other. Okay, coexistence means कि we are accepting the existence of others with us. Okay, Indian people have developed and conserved this unique diversity, and we have developed this unique diversity. Efforts for diversity and equality. What efforts we have made for this diversity and equality? Various type of diversities are seen in our country. Discrimination is seen due to this diversity. There is a discrimination on the basis of rich and poor, male and female, literate, illiterate, urban, rural. Discrimination means bhedbhav. Okay, in the ancient time, social structure was occupation based Varna system. Social system is based on Varna system. There are 4 Varna: Brahmana, Kshatriya, then Vaishya and Shudra. Due to this, many groups remained backward socially and economically, and due to this system, and many groups are remained backward socially and economically. Hence, differences based on the caste came into existence, and till today we are facing problems due to that. Most of the literate people earn more, so living standard is high, and they maintain reputed status in the society. Those who are well educated and earning well have a good life standard and having a reputed position in our society. But those who are little bit less educated, or those who are not educated, are not having that kind of occupation, that kind of life standard. Okay, and that kind of position in the society. So urban people are quite less as compared to the rural people, and urban people, those who are living in cities, are less as compared to the people living in village, and due to the major difference in their living standard among rural and urban people arises. Okay, and right to equality is given in our constitution. After independence, untouchability is removed. Untouchability is evil practice that is practiced in our society, that on the basis of caste and religion we are discriminating other people and saying them untouchable, and that is removed by our constitution. Okay, now RT has given right to free and compulsory education to children, so everybody has get an opportunity from primary education. RT is started from to act RT as a act is started in the whole country from 2009, and according to which from the age of 6 to 14 each and every student has right to education. Okay, so government will pay the expenses of the education of that particular children, those who is studying through RT. Then government has enhanced the educational and infrastructure facilities like village roads, primary health center, electricity, drinking water for the community development. Equal opportunity are granted to women according to the constitutional provisions so that their honor and respect can be maintained. And our constitution has given equal opportunity to women in their representation in elections, their representation in government job, and their representation in any social economic development field of country. Okay, because of getting constitutional right, people follow their own religion. Okay, due to this constitutional right, we are following our own religion, we speak our own language, we are celebrating our own festival, we are not forced to celebrate other caste or other religion festival, we are not forced to follow other religion. Discrimination is decreasing after independence, and after independence this type of discrimination is decreasing. Okay, now India is united in their diversity. Some seats are kept reserved for the people of certain caste in the election of Gram Panchayat of Parliament. To maintain the standard of the scheduled caste and the scheduled tribes or the lower caste, okay, and the backward classes of the society, the Gram Panchayat has some reserved seats for the candidates of such a classes. Okay, so same thing is considered in the matter of job also. In jobs also this kind of reservation is there. Hostels, scholarships, schemes of financial assistance for students are implemented so that all can get opportunity, and this kind of schemes are initiated for the students so that all the students get equal opportunity. Maybe they are from a rich class or maybe they are from a poor class. Okay, discrimination between girls and boys in Indian society, we are moved on toward the modernization. Still now in some areas there is discriminations on girls and boys due to their biological differences. Okay, so we people today, majority of women remain engaged in cooking. Okay, why this discrimination is done, that woman has to do only household work, cooking, cleaning utensils and upbringing the children? Why women don't work in outside and earn money? Okay, girls are deprived of healthcare, education and economic rights, and girls are not given equal opportunity in the field of sports, education, everything we have seen. Okay, they are deprived of moving freely and thinking independently. They are not treated equally. Girls are victim of child marriage, parda system, dowry system and other evil customs. Okay, all these evil custom. Parda system means घूंघट निकाल के रखना, अपना चेहरा छुपा के रखना. Child marriage, in a very small age you got married. Okay, dowry system, दहेज देना. Then evil customs like sati pratha, that sati pratha is totally banned, but till today in some areas, okay, sati pratha is practiced. Even 10 years ago I have read in a newspaper that a woman committed sati. Okay, now birth of boy is preference, so girls become victim of female feticide. Even our society is encouraging the birth of boy, not the birth of female, and female feticide is done means but female baby को mother womb में ही मार दिया जाता है. Less number of female in various fields shows the discrimination between male and female, and this kind of discrimination is seen. So for the women in empowerment, many schemes are started by the government, and women are getting equal opportunity even in elections or in other aspects of education. And we can see our constitution has given equal rights to the women, and to empower them and to uplift them, they have given some reservation to the woman also. Okay, so with this our chapter is completed. About for the woman upliftment, what government has done. National Commission for Women was formed in 1992. Then a commission for women's welfare. Okay, Nari Adalat has been established so that women can easily get justice. Nari Adalat, an adalat for only women. Women welfare centers are initiated. Then society and government has made combined effort to increase ratio of girl education and laws have been framed to ensure ownership in the family property. Now girls can also claim their father's property. Okay, strict law have been framed to prohibit child marriage. और स्ट्रिक्ट लॉज बना दिए गए थे चाइल्ड मैरिज को प्रोहिबिट करने के लिए एंड फीमेल फिटिसाइड को रोकने के लिए, दहेज को रोकने के लिए. ओके, देन मैनी प्रोग्राम्स हैव बीन इम्प्लीमेंटेड सिंस 1980 in our country to ensure that women receive equal status, education and security. To empower women and to provide her equal status, education and security, government has done many practices and many rules and regulations are made. Okay, so question answer we are going to do in our next class. So Sai Ram, take care, bye.